Today, we will help you decide if renting is right for you. The only thing left over from the holidays are the bills. If you're looking for a little help, we'll show you a surprisingly safe and easy way to trade in those old CDs and DVDs for cash. It's a quick and easy way to declutter for the holidays. We will also give you a quick do-it-yourself tip on installing floor tile.
American Housing Income Trust started in 2009 as a flip model. We did up to 30 houses a year, buy them, fix them, resell them in the market. Then around 2012, we saw the model changing to more of a hold model because the prices had increased where the margins for the flips weren't there anymore. So in 2012, we started holding our first houses and renting them.
1 in 10 single-family homes is a rental unit, representing a $2 trillion industry. Demand for single-family rentals is expected to increase. This growth is a direct reflection of a number of factors, such as uncertainty in the job market or a lifestyle choice like eliminating the burden of home maintenance, tax payments, HOA expenses, and insurance payments. Also, in today's world, the mobility and flexibility employment may require does not dovetail well with home ownership. To find out more about the trends in rental properties and how they're becoming an investment to consider, I met with Jeff and Mike from American Housing Income Trust in Phoenix, Arizona, a city where the rental market's growing at a rapid pace. So Jeff, what's going on with the rental market? It seems like business is booming.
I couldn't be more pleased with the speed that our company is growing. Our company has managed to double in size every year since its inception. The rental space is booming nationwide, with 38% of the baby boomers now renting and the mortgage restrictions on people trying to buy new houses. Our vacancy rent in our portfolio is 0, 5% in Phoenix. Wow. Unbelievable.
That is unbelievable. What are some of the submarkets that American Housing has sort of uncovered?
We like the master plan communities and newer subdivisions, some which are gated, golf courses, clubhouses, swimming pools, tennis courts, attracts really good family renters.
I found out about American Housing through a mutual friend. I was transitioning from an old home down the road looking for a place to transition between my boys going on to college, moving out, getting their own places, and potentially within a year wanting to move out to the coast. So contacted them, gave them kind of the criteria I was looking for. Wanted to stick with a home that was about the same square footage, had the same amenities, pool, hot tub, an entertainment background. And they gave me some options. I gave them some options, went on to Zillow and looked around a little bit. And having them on my side actually made things so much easier.
So Mike, what is a real estate investment trust?
A real estate investment trust, Sarah, is a company that owns and in most cases operates income-producing real estate.
REITs seek to provide investors with diversification, a steady stream of income, and most importantly, long-term capital appreciation.
Why is a REIT a good investment?
There's a number of reasons, but typically a REIT is a great investment because they pay most of their taxable income back to their shareholders as dividends.
If you look historically, the listed REITs have outperformed Dow Jones Industrials and the S&P 500 as well as the NASDAQ Composite.
So I'm a small investor. How do I begin? Where do I get started?
Investors are seeking us out for a higher yield and an overall investment. Call us or visit our website, ahitrust.com.
All right, we'll do that. Maybe you have some properties you could show us? We could take a look?
Absolutely, let's go see them.
All right, let's go.
Right now, in this market, we typically get 4 to 5 applicants on a weekend for our rentals. When we put them up for rent, immediately getting high demand for these rentals that we're putting up. So we need to be starting on a waiting list at this point.
So this is one of our rental houses. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,800 square foot house.
Okay, and something like this would cost?
The rent here would be in between $1,100 up to $1,300 a month.
Okay.
So in our houses, we like to keep these more open floor plan, more family-orientated houses with an eating area. Anytime we buy these houses, we do granite. We upgraded it so that it's very attractive to the families. So this is our second floor. Very nice loft for kids' crafts. Most of these houses, the master bedroom is on one side. The other side of the house leads to 2 secondary bedrooms, second floor laundry, and a hall bath. Very nice floor plan. This house is 2,800 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, has a really nice floor plan with an open family room, eating area, kitchen, beautiful PebbleTech pool in the back. The bedrooms, the master is in the back, and all the secondary bedrooms are in the front.
Well, I guess this is it. Thank you guys so much. It's been so informative and a lot of fun.
Thank you, Sarah.
If you're interested in renting a home, come see what American Housing Income Trust has to offer. And if you're a potential investor, you know what to do. Maybe you're interested in both. If you'd like to see this portion of the program again, go to designingspaces.tv and click on the American Housing Income Trust video. In Phoenix, Arizona, I'm Sarah Michaels.
CDs. They've been around since the 80s. It's been the way we've listened to music for the past 30 years. In fact, the first commercial album to be released on CD was Billy Joel's 52nd Street, way back in October of 1982. Since that time, by some estimates, 671 billion CDs have been sold. Today, over 3 decades later, CDs continue to be a popular way for all of us to listen to music. For some, our CD collections go way back. And sometimes our tastes have changed a little. And that means some of the old favorites are sitting around collecting dust and cluttering the shelves. The same is true for all those DVDs, video games, and Blu-rays that we just don't use anymore. So what do we do with that collection? Well, we just found a surprisingly easy way to declutter all those CDs, DVDs, and games, but also actually make money while you're doing it. We found the company appropriately named Decluttr. They'll buy the CDs, DVDs, and games you don't want anymore. Here's how it works. First, go to decluttr.com. Then, simply enter the barcode from the back of the item into the valuation engine, and you'll get an instant offer from Decluttr. You'll need a minimum of 10 items or a minimum value of $5 to complete the order. To make it even easier, you can also download the free app for iPhones or Androids, which turn your smartphone's camera into a handy barcode scanner. Once you've accepted their offer, pack up your items in any box. Decluttr will send you a shipping label to stick to the box. And then send the box to Decluttr for free. That's right, Decluttr pays the shipping. Once your order's been received and verified, Decluttr will send you your check. It really couldn't be easier. It's like a completely free service with no seller or listing fees. Seems like a win-win. We caught up with Decluttr Marketing Director Liam Howley.
We began in the UK in 2007 with our company name Music Magpie. We began in the USA in 2013 under Decluttr. Decluttr obviously sums up the service pretty well. So on decluttr.com in the US we roughly buy about 20,000 units every day. So like I say, a mixture of CDs, DVDs and games. Half of those are bought via the apps, so for iPhone and Android, they turn the camera into a barcode scanner, so it makes it even quicker and easier to sell you items. People obviously love the fact that they can sell us a large number of items in one transaction. The average order contains around about 60 items, so people use the service to declutter and make some money while they're doing it. Yeah, so people tend to sell us a combination of CDs, DVDs and games. And we roughly get around about $50, $60, $70 worth of product in every order. They just send it to us in one box, we pay the shipping and then send them either a check or pay them by bank transfer. Certain items are worth more than others. Newer video games, for example, will be worth more than the majority of the CDs. I guess rarer items, whether it be movies or music, they'll be worth a little bit more money. I guess that's part of the fun of using the service, just scanning your items and seeing what your collection's worth.
But why not just sell it yourself online?
I've been selling CDs and DVDs for years now, but it's just too much of a pain the normal way. You have to make an auction, you have to answer people's questions, you have to wait for payment and hope you get paid. It's just too much of a pain. It takes 3 weeks before you get any money. And a lot of fees even like charge you a fee to sell your own stuff.
We also spoke with Donna, who's tried Decluttr several times.
No more auctions or scary people to deal with like I have on other sites. Decluttr is quick and easy. All I did was enter the barcode number into the computer. They gave me a price, I accepted it, I packed everything up in a box, sent it on its way with free shipping, and then all they did was send me a check in the mail.
According to Decluttr and its UK equivalent, they've satisfied over 3 million customers. They've paid consumers over $90 million. And a lot of people are using the service. Between the US and the UK, 2 million Decluttr apps have been downloaded.
So to get started, simply go to decluttr.com or download one of our free smartphone apps. Enter your items on the site or via the app. Choose how you want to get paid, send your items for free, and then we'll send you payment.
Like they say, make room and make money. It's really an incredibly easy way to sell all those CDs, DVDs, games, and Blu-rays.
Our personal spaces, whether it's our home or office, are where we spend the vast majority of our time. So customizing those spaces to reflect our own style and personality is important to us. Here on Designing Spaces, we're always on the hunt for the latest trends to help make those spaces our own and do it easily and affordably. Hi, I'm Debbie Marie. On this episode of Designing Spaces, we're going to introduce you to the latest trend in customized and personalized wall decor. Our guest today is Jennifer Castoldi from Trendies International, an online design and fashion publication. Jennifer, so good to have you on Designing Spaces.
Thank you for having me.
So this sounds so exciting. Tell me more. I want to hear more about what the latest trends are with HP wall art.
Well, my team and I from Trendies, we travel all around the world to the latest design events, over 100 a year.
Okay, busy girl.
Oh yes. And it's safe to say that digital is here to stay.
Okay.
It is a revolution and it's changing the market as we know it.
Oh yeah, the design world is like, wow, you know, it's very different and I love that.
What your viewers may not realize is there's a whole library of images that they can use to decorate their wall with.
Okay.
They can scale it to any size, they can change the color, they can even individualize it, so they don't have to work with the library. They can, as long as it's high res.
Okay.
Say you're out on holiday and you see this wonderful flower.
Yeah.
You can supersize that and suddenly it can be your bathroom wall.
Okay. See, I love that idea.
I had the pleasure of going to the HP Demo Center in Barcelona, and they are really working with lots of different innovations. And your viewers can access this innovation by working with interior designers or print service providers. There is a whole library of different substrates to work with. So, for example, they can print on sparkly paper, magnetic paper, so the children can have little cutouts that they can interact with and play with.
That's very good, because different rooms are going to call for different materials.
Yeah. It is not our grandmother's wallpaper anymore.
Good, yeah, let's just get that out there.
It is not, you can have fun with it, you play with it, you can change it,
right.
And it's even eco-friendly.
So let me ask you something. We hear a lot about VOCs, so how has HP handled that?
We don't like VOCs.
No, we don't like those.
Basically, these are the chemicals that you smell and inhale that aren't so healthy. And with HP latex, you don't have any of this.
So once you put it up, you can actually be in the room?
Immediately.
Okay.
That is really special with the HP digitally printed wallpaper because they use latex ink.
And that stands out above the rest?
Well, it's not solvent-based, it's water-based. Basically, after you've put it up, you can go right back to living. You can put your children to bed in their room, you can exercise, you can even use it in a hospital.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Well, I have to tell you, we found someone who loves this idea just as much as we do, and she wanted to decorate a couple walls in this lovely home, and she did just that a couple weeks ago, so I would love for you to meet her.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, let's go. Well, Jennifer, I would like you to meet Jennifer.
Great name.
Well, why don't you both show our viewers how easy it was to order HP wall art online from your own computer?
So wall art is a great communication tool. when you're working with the people who are actually going to print the paper. So you would work with an interior designer or a print service provider, which is, think of someone who would print your business cards. They can also print your wallpaper.
Okay, wow. So Jennifer, what did you choose, by the way, for the walls?
I chose personal family photos to create 2 murals in our home office and in our family room upstairs.
Oh, that's great. I like that idea.
So what she would do, this is a great example of how you can use wall art. She would upload her high-resolution image,
Okay.
and then we play with the dimensions and obstructions to make sure that she has the wall exactly the way she wants it.
Got it. And then the photo fits perfectly on it.
Yes.
Okay.
So the first thing that we need to consider about your room is the layout. So once we've entered the size of the room and we've put in wall color, we can add in little obstructions so we can make sure that your image will work in that space the way that you want it to. And then you will upload the image that you've selected, and the software that you're working with here, the wall art, will tell you if the resolution is too small, because you wouldn't want to print something that's blurry.
Right.
So once you've figured out where everything is, where you want the layout to be, you just save it and you send it off to the printer.
Okay. And the wall art already arrived, correct?
Yes, I can't wait to see.
Okay. Do you want to show us how easy it is to put up in the room?
Yes.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. Well, installation is complete. Looks beautiful. All right. Now for the big reveal. Should we call them in?
The big reveal, yes.
All right, Jennifer and the kids, come on in. Yeah, keep those eyes closed. We don't want you to see it just yet. Mom's almost in. Okay, ready? Open your eyes.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So why did you choose this photo?
This was from one of our favorite family vacations, and it was just a really special memory for us. So we figured, what could be better than having it up on the wall so we could see it every time we came into our home office?
It's like you're reliving that vacation over and over. Now, the Canners have obviously a home office, but you could also use HP wall art for commercial use, right?
The HP digital wall coverings can also be used in contract settings, so hospitals, restaurants, hotels. There's something quite special that's innovative on the market. Its Type 2 standard is already built into the paper, which it's great for high traffic areas.
Okay. Well, we have the playroom all done. Should we go see what that looks like?
Definitely.
Yeah? Okay, let's go. You excited to see the playroom? This looks fantastic. I love this. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, they are going to flip over this.
They're gonna love it.
All right, let's bring the family. You guys, come on in. Keep your eyes closed. But don't trip over anything. Okay, are you ready? Open your eyes.
Wow.
What do you think?
Cool. It's amazing.
You guys made the wall. So what inspired these photos?
These were some of our favorite vacation family memories and just some of our favorite memories that we've experienced over the last few years.
I love this idea. It really just changed the whole look of this room, too.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
We love it.
Thanks to Jennifer and Trendies for showing us the latest trends in HP wall coverings. This is amazing, so thank you so much. And I'm Debbie Marie for Designing Spaces. Thanks so much for joining us today, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the Tile Shop Tips from the Pros. My name is Michael, and today we're going to talk about subfloor preparation. Subfloor preparation is going to be the first thing you want to do to make sure that your tile is installed correctly. You do not want any subfloor movement or deflection. So the first product I'd like to share with you is our Blanky Permat. Our Blanky Permat is this 2x3 mesh sheet, weighs only 1 pound, and is an 1/8 inch thick. You can install this right on top of a 3/4 inch plywood subfloor for most stone installations. It also has a 10-year warranty. Next is our cement boards. Our cement boards, Permabase and HardieBacker, are two of the most commonly used out there today. They both are made up of 90% Portland cement with some selective additives. They both are resistant to mold and mildew. They will not rot, swell, or disintegrate when exposed to water. Both of them can be cut with a standard utility knife by simply scoring it and snapping it. For more tips and tricks on installation, please go to thetileshop.com, and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.
Making a space you can call home. living the lifestyle you desire. It's what we are all about. We are designing spaces.